Hello. So it's my pleasure to share with you some applications Alibaba has done with blockchain technology. But first, I think I'm an engineer, and we're working on consortium blockchain. So this is a permissioned blockchain side. So morning, the following presentation could be very boring without cryptocurrency. But I will ensure it's informative. Okay, so this is the big setting on how we're starting about thinking how to using the blockchain technology. As you all may know, that in China now, from the end user side, for the daily life, the internet technology is making a big change. Now, China has the largest online users, right? The annual year online shopping, I think, is in the $1 trillion level. Every year, there are more than 50 billion parcels has been shipped around through the online shopping process. In Hangzhou, if you have Alipay, right, that e-wallet application, with a third-party payment service on the behind. Essentially, you can enjoy all kinds of services, right? And paying this with a single AP. So this really, bring a great convenience through the internet technology toward the regular consumer's daily life. But on the industry side, especially in the manufacturing industry, the digitalization level is still low. So this is we think and Ali has a building and business operation system to drive the next stage of the industrial internet. So underlying this smart technology, there are a couple of fundamental technologies such as AI, IoT, cloud, and blockchain, etc. So with this, we believe that for the industry, we can help in building a smart collaboration network. So there's three fundamental technology we are focused on. One is IoT. So as a gateway between the physical world and the digital world, the IoT helping digitalize the physical objects, therefore greatly extended the boundary of smart business. There is AI as one of our strategic technology focus. We believe with AI, under the large data, we can greatly boost the business productivity. And then is the blockchain. The blockchain essentially helping building the collaboration between the business multi-parties, such as enterprise, the finance institution, the public offices, to ensure the collaboration can be much more efficient. So I think now everyone agree if knowing the blockchain is as a new trust mechanism. While the internet allows information to be transmitted efficiently between the users, the blockchain allows the value to be transferred efficiently. So the key, we view it as that because this really revolutionized the production relationships between the companies or essentially the product producers, right? Now they having with the blockchain, I think there's async between the slides here and let me see. Okay, sure, okay. Essentially, how blockchain can, revolutionize the production relationships, right? The first thing, the blockchain offers the ownership confirmation. The first step, a value is issued toward the network. Or the following transfer, the transaction upon the value can be, recorded on the net with a secure manner, so ensure double spending can never happen. And between the different owners, now they can make transaction in the between, in the P2P network. Their relationship becoming flat. And another key thing from blockchain is that all those value, the asset, through the smart contract, now becoming a programmable asset. And a lot of new business innovation can be built on top with one common underlying ledger. The value in terms of the forms actually can be in many ways that mapping into the different physical world objects, such as goods, assets, IP, currency, service, etc. In the whole APEC area, from the regulators' view, it's really encouraging the blockchain initiative, especially from as an infrastructure technology perspective. And there is a predicted market potential of 16 trillion by 2024 by GMI. In China, all the local areas actually are introducing the local incentive policies to supporting the development of the new blockchain applications, especially to serving the business and serving the daily life with some real value being associated. So the more than 10 provinces has officially issued the next 5-year technology strategic planning with blockchain including as one of the key enabling technologies. And we're from DAMO, Alibaba. So basically, we are officially established back in 2017 with the purpose of, in foundation science technology research and solving real problems with both profit and fun. Blockchain belonging to the fintech area, and along with blockchain are biometrics, finance, intelligence, etc. And we are a part of the Alibaba DAMO institution. Now coming to specifically what we have done. So, Ant Finance has developing a proprietary financial-grade blockchain platform. And we have invested in this technology area, and as an output, we are among the top lists in terms of the US patent application worldwide among the enterprise perspective. So with this technology, we are building the trust services back in 2016, first as a data service purpose. This we're building a charity platform where closing to 800 charity project has been done with 190 million donors have their donations going through and then recorded on this charity ledger. The volume has reached 339 million yuan in last year. And when we can building a reliable ledger providing the trust of data service, in next we're going is to associate the digital object with the physical world. This is we call the trust of a thing services. Particularly starting in 2017, we officially building a product provenance services that are providing to the end users and trusted information services, so that say an Tmall consumer, when he received a milk product that are made from say Australia, the whole logistic information and including all the manufacturing information that are recorded by the multi-parties can be reliably retrieved from this province ledger network. We further move our applications from the data things then in 2018 toward the trust of assets. Now the real assets are being moved onto the blockchain to further providing, say, the financial services. In 2018, we starting kick off the first cross-border remittance services. Now this blockchain network has covered 4 countries. So in China, we believe we are leading in empowering the real economy with a lot of applications in the real life. This including in the supply chain finance side, to giving the small and micro manufacturers a channel to receiving the low-rate loaning services. Also, for the food, like the organic rice province services or the multi-liquid, if you drink, so and to giving the user a reliable information tracking services from the product province perspective. The public service side, we're also working on building the electronic invoice in Zhejiang. We're helping the hospital customers to getting the invoice reimbursed, like in the minutes level, instead of in the before, that takes days to finish. So there are lots of all kind of, many kind of different application scenarios we have done using blockchain technology. And we found it's very also interesting and challenging to keep this blockchain to going on and to grow. So this is one thing about that one specific, finance service we have done with blockchain. So we, just back in last year, in June, we starting the world's first blockchain-powered remittance between the digital wallets. And between the first, at that time, the first line of the remittance is between Hong Kong and the Philippines, and any user can enjoy the real-time settlement of the remittance service within 3 seconds. And with the blockchain, what we do is to connect the finance, the banks, the FX providers, and the e-wallet organization, the e-wallet providers. So this business organization can cooperate efficient with one common distributed ledger. And through smart contract, we ensure all the transactions go through the strict verification of the procedures such as KYC or AML, so that each transaction is legal and meet the regulator requirements. So this is another thing we're doing that is for the cross-border trade finance services. This is in China. We're using blockchain to connect the tax bureau, the customers, the trading service platform, and the settlement banks. So in China, the small and the micro export, they can, through this blockchain, to get in the e-invoice to be validated at the end by the tax bureau in a verifiable and trusted way. So as compared to the traditional way, for those small enterprise company to getting the money, the tax return in the weeks or even in months, we are pushing that time to be shortened in the days or even within a day's level. Alibaba also now officially building an open platform we call the Alibaba blockchain as a service. This one is majorly to giving things, the blockchain's adaptation in the real world is still in the early stage. So the different enterprise users can using this, our platform to try to using building the application and then later to deploy for the early stage trials. Then later, this whole can further move into online to be privately deployed, etc., upon the requirement. So what is the future of the end blockchain from our perspective? The 3 guidelines we always follow. The first is that we always focus on breakthrough in the core blockchain technologies. The second is that we are focused on empower the more business with blockchain. Third is that we open up end blockchain to partners and building a vibrant ecosystem. Okay, and this is the end. And before I leave the stage, I want to briefly talking a bit about Libra. I think our last speaker has talking about this. And the Libra, Facebook's Libra is so hot, I think any blockchain presentation without that right now is incomplete. So let me cut a few words on that. We are also very interested in Facebook's project, like the other people, right, in the whole society. We treat it as another application of the blockchain. And as I mentioned in the previous presentation, that in Alibaba, we have been always focused on the blockchain, both the technology and its application in the real world. We have the largest technology pattern, and we also have done lots of application scenarios. So specifically regarding the Facebook Libra site, first of all, we really wish it a great success. And second, I think the same as the other, and we think as a society, for this project, we should embrace it with the 2 key points. First, we think we should be open-minded. Any new technology application that can truly bring a real value should be encouraged. Second, we think we should be also cautious. We hope a new technology should not bring a negative disrupt on the existing and the local economic system. So open-minded and cautious, I think this is our view regarding the Libra project. With that, I will conclude my presentation, and thank you.